correctly?
I don't see it, Chris.
No, I'm doing it. Oh, you mean the
buzzer code, at least.
Oh,
it says it'll be provided when we play.
Got it. Okay, I just read the part create a personal digital buzzer.
Yeah, it like tells you to make
that,
one.
Then we just have code that we have to enter.
That makes sense. Okay, we are now live.
Ooh, yay! Hello, internet.
Everyone. Now it's just a matter of waiting for Mr. Verini.
Well, and I need co-players.
That also
is that too.
A quorum of sorts.
We have 3. I think is 3 is the minimum you need. So.
Well, I think Stuart and Rachel Reyna are expected. So.
Oh, Rachel's on the team. Cool.
Yeah. Or I could just load up my dog.
All right, the good luck charms here.
Jamil's got his ringer there.
Yep.
I see. She's got all the real sports facts.
That's right.
If there's any Disney category, beware.
Hi, sweetie.
Looking like a Disney character, those eyes.
What is the name of the newest vampire character on Disney Channel?
She knows, right? Vampirina?
No, I got a
Vampirina.
We got a quiz, girl. That's what we got coming. I do this to my son all the time. I do like 5 questions. Ready? True or false? Poor kid. He's not old enough to go to trivia night because he's only 6. So he's not like allowed in those establishments, you know. Or at least the ones I want to go to.
You have a baby in a bar.
No. People do some weird stuff though now.
They do?
There's some flexible boundaries. Like seeing like adult or serious movies with an infant. Like I get it. Maybe the kid's sleeping, but when they start crying, you gotta go.
Yeah.
Like this is not Incredibles 2 at 10 a.m. You know, like this is a movie. Deep
All
thoughts, Kim McBroom. I saw a play that I wanted to tell Bob about, actually. Oh, he's here. Hi, Bob.
Well, there he is.
Here I come to say
Mark, the play I saw on Friday night is called Roadhouse, the play.
Oh,
yes,
no. Like
exactly.
The Patrick Swayze?
Yes, a campy, wearing 80s wigs. It was so funny.
What's the name of the guitar player? Is it Jeff Healey?
Got me to the bone.
He's blind. He plays like a slide guitar.
Yes. They actually but the composer of the music for the play is sitting in as an orchestra in the front, and he plays the blind guy from the bar.
Nice.
So he pretends to be blind at the opening act. Like they lead him in, and it's great, man. It was really good.
I'm sure
That's
Jeff Healey
$20 I've ever spent. Oh, she's got the little. Yeah, I think that we might win with the help of our Disney Channel Pro with Jamil here. So do you think we'll have 3 against 3 today? Is that what it looks like? Hi, guys.
I don't see Stuart yet. Okay.
Well, I hope we'll have the full contingent.
Oh, no.
So, Mark, you remain the captain of the Eradicators. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And who is our wrong answer Pathologies captain?
We don't really have one, but I'll do it. We don't even know if we're going to have 3, so.
What happened to Stuart, and do we know?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know that Mike didn't really confirm until this morning. So I don't know what's going on with Stuart.
Well, we got to have 3. We can't play with 2. but that be against the rules.
Yeah.
I want to play so badly because my schedule's so
We'd
tight.
rather
I
reschedule
wouldn't
than anything. We wouldn't want you guys to take a loss if that's possible.
No.
It's too late for that. But.
Well, I mean, I put it in the Skype chat, Rachel. You probably already saw that. So, I mean, and then I can email him. But I mean, he would have seen that if he was around.
Like an SOS alert.
Oh, maybe I can ping him.
Yeah, chat him, fire it up. Let's play. I want to play today. How can I help?
What the heck? We can call him on the phone.
Yeah, let's email him.
Wait a minute. Those are still working? I thought they shut those down like 3 years ago.
Of course, as I said, this is like my first time playing with this PC. So I just pinged Martin.
Way to go, Ann.
Bring him. Trounce him, pounce him, pick him up and bounce him.
No, sorry, didn't really mean to do that.
May I be so curious as to Husky's name? Oliver.
Oh, my dad should be here to hear this.
I don't know why. But I can sing the entire score on request.
Bob, just the other day, he was over here and he said, he wanted something, like whatever we were serving for dinner. He asked if he could have a little more of it. And of course, I had to say, more? We like to exaggerate it.
More! And my father would always go, how can I have more when I haven't had any, said Alice.
Steeped.
Well, in your scorekeeping, do we have Dan here?
We don't have Dan here. It's Chris Montante right now filling in.
Oh, hi, Chris. Well, you're every bit as good, if not better.
I don't know about that far, but okay.
But
I'll take it.
We can get a third player for the blue team?
No, unfortunately, 2 out of 3 of the people who are on our team, they have daytime classes that they can't. I mean, they have to work.
That's a pretty legit reason.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, although...
You want me to go sub the class? What subject is it? I'll do it.
It's MDOT. I think
it would have been good to know this before we all assembled.
I totally see your point. I mean, Rachel and I are willing to play with just 2 of us if you guys are willing to.
Well, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but the rules explicitly
say that, yeah.
Have 3, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. If you're quite certain that nobody else is going to come in, then it'll be up to the cabal to decide whether it's a forfeit or a reschedule.
We're happy to take a reschedule, Bob.
Totally. I mean, 100%. For the fun of the game and the sportsmanship of it more than anything else, right? And I was excited to play against you, though.
Why? I mean, because I don't know how to use a PC. So
I know not knowing how to push the buttons. I'm like, yes, I know.
Those kind of stuff usually aren't covered in this kind of questions, though. So you might be all right.
Right. That's true.
Control-Alt-blank will get you.
No, literally, I had to go to the type here to search to setting. Where is settings? Because I couldn't find it in Windows. I'm like, Macs don't act like this.
Control in this letter combination will destroy your computer.
Well, okay, if there's no chance of getting a third player, then we'll call it a day. And
okay.
The cabal will get back to you.
Okay. Well, we hope to see you again.
Thanks guys. Bob. We appreciate your patience.
I have no patience. I'm sad. Bye. Bye, Ann.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Kim was clearly too emotional.
I'm very bummed. Bye, Chris. See you later.
Take care.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Did you just get somebody?
On the phone, he said he would be right here.
Oh no!
He had an alarm that didn't go off.
Oh, let's see if we can get everybody back. Hold on 1 second.
I'll get him back.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll ping Kim at the very least.
I'm just gonna grab some water. Right.
What's this I hear? Do we have?
I think Rachel said that she was able to get a hold of Stuart, or at least a third player for her team. So we're trying to round people back in. I'm going to try to see if I can get Adam now.
Yep, I'm reaching out.
Oh, are you? Okay, great. Thanks. I don't want to inundate like I just did you. I know Yam was reaching out to you as well.
It's lucky I didn't just get up because I was about to check on my kids, but I decided to send a message to the group instead, so it kept me in my chair for a few minutes. I'm not sure where he went. He might have done the same thing.
Well, we still have their third, so he's got a little bit of time, right? So is it Stuart then or who is coming back for your team?
Yeah.
So I'm still waiting for my button. Oh, this is annoying. Keep right clicking when I want to left click.
And then Chris, can we have the game code again? I'm sorry.
All right, I got Nick. All right.
Let's do it.
I got Adam.
I think the game code is 352. Has anyone, Bob, did you try getting hold of Wilmelin?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can get a hold of her.
It's like a whole different keyboard.
Okay, I just pinged Wilmelin. I unfortunately don't have her phone number to call her.
Well, clearly we're going to have to make that a rule next year that every team member has to have the phone numbers of everybody else on the team, and we have to have all the phone numbers of everybody, because this has been happening with depressing regularity. But all we need is enough players and we can have fun. Fun, I tell you, fun.
We're there, right? With 3 and 3. Like, I mean,
yeah. If you have 3,
sits out on our team. Is that how that goes?
Yeah, but again, we hate to start unless if we know somebody's coming. We only disbanded because we were explicitly told twice we're not going to be able to do it. So, that's fine. But I don't want to penalize anybody because they're trying to get back and can't. Hi, Stu.
Well, she was was she scorekeeping or?
She was.
Okay.
So she's important.
In a bit, yeah.
Hey all, sorry about being late. For some reason, I had this game starting at 1 o'clock, not 12 o'clock.
Canadian time.
Yeah, exactly.
Adam, you're very spookily lit. It's okay. We don't need to see it, but it's spooky.
It's really warm here, so I'm trying to shut the window or the blinds to try and keep it cool.
Seriously, yeah, it's going to hit 100 here.
Oh, wow.
95 in Washington on Wednesday, which for the Pacific Northwest is pretty darn hot. That's pretty hot for us.
Is that including humidity or apart from humidity?
Very little humidity, other than when a storm rolls in, then it feels a little humid, but not at all like it is on the East Coast. But it's not as dry as like when I lived in Vegas or Southern California. Not nearly as dry, but my skin's doing better. I can breathe better. It's nice up here.
As a point of procedure, we're supposed to be on mute when the game starts, and we go off mute when we are answering questions.
That's correct. You may also unmute when the team is consulting on a steal.
Okay.
Which is more fun for the audience to hear. The back chat. than
Just to
10
hear us
seconds
last
of
week
silence.
completely talk about the right answer and then pass on it. That was excruciating. It was Big Bertha. And I was like,
nobody knew, but all three of us thought about the same thing. And
I know, and it was all I could do not to.
I was like,
I had to keep a poker face.
I didn't know that name was that old. I didn't know that. I just think it was a golf club. I didn't know what, I'm sure there's plenty other iterations of it, but I don't know what they are.
So, Mark, are you getting your fourth player, or do you have four?
Oh, we're good. We're here. We're just waiting for, I guess, the scorekeeper. We got Adam, Kim, myself, and Jamil.
Well, dang.
Yeah, that's what happens though when you disband, right?
No, I had one of Yamil's questions as one of the I got to reach into my bag of tricks and come up with another question. Dang, too bad. It's a good one. But
maybe I would have missed it.
Don't say it, because I'll reuse it. Yeah.
So, Chris, any note on our scorekeeper?
No, there's not. And I tried calling her because I found the phone number from Googling it on the chat list, but unfortunately, her mailbox is full.
No.
Did you drop her an email at least? Maybe
I'll do that right now.
We've been chatting and stuff, but
I can't blame her. I mean,
yeah, right. I was gonna, and Mark and I were both like a step away from stepping away from our desks, right? Like, well, I just got myself 20 minutes to get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I was just letting our other players who weren't here today know that this, what was going on. Otherwise, I was going to.
That we might reschedule. They're considering, like all that. Like, right. We're just catching up, and boom.
Just so you know, there's a very nice thunderstorm here right now. So if I disappear, don't take it personally.
So don't go outside with an umbrella and like a fork and a string and nothing like that, right? That would be dangerous during that time.
Well, I was going to play on the roof, but I have moved inside now.
All right. So is Dan or anybody else? Could someone else help with the buzzer? Or is that like a crazy idea? Because if not, maybe
I was trying to reach out to Ermin to see if he could help out because I know he's had experience with it. Unfortunately, Dan's having me fill in for him because he's got a meeting with Rochelle, excuse me. And that just basically leaves us. I can try to learn how to do that.
And if it's a Rochelle meeting, that leaves out Rochelle as a scorekeeper.
Right.
Exactly.
Do I have enough people on my team who are free tomorrow at this time at 12? I am.
Let me look.
I am not. You would have to get another host. I'm traveling. We don't have matches.
That's a non-starter.
Okay.
I am, but that doesn't help. Actually, I can do that time a lot this week, multiple days, if that's helpful, except Friday.
Well, Friday's the day I'm back, so we'd have to get another host. She must have logged off the computer and just, went for lunch or coffee or something, because I just pinged her and there's no response.
Yeah.
I mean, I can fire up the scorekeeping myself and see if I can wing it. If you guys like,
that would be preferable to just not doing it at all.
We can help you. We can,
these are old pros. They're experienced.
Sounds good. Let's do that then. So I've got game code 385.
Oh, we changed it?
It had to change because I'm the one hosting it now at this point.
385.
And if you guys can confirm.
Should we buzz in?
Yes, please. I got Mark, Yamel.
I'm not seeing the buzzer.
I saw mine, but I haven't seen anyone else's.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the Brady Bunch. I'm not seeing the buzzer screen.
Oh, sorry about that. I have to actually screen share. 1 second.
The buzzer doesn't seem to be working when I'm pressing it.
Okay, could you guys see the buzzer now?
I see Kim. Yeah.
Okay, so we got Kim first.
Yep, I'm in, but if I click buzz in, it doesn't buzz.
Same here.
Well, it's frozen on Kim. You've got to, Chris. You've got to hit reset.
Oh, there you go.
That's it.
It got Adam. I got Stuart. Rachel. Mark. Emil.
We saw you, Emil.
So, and we had to create a new buzzer. There's a new code.
Yeah, it's 385. And
Okay, I'm coming in.
okay.
All right.
We got everybody.
I gotta find my microphone. Oh, I see.
Oh,
Is everybody seeing that rectangle that says, please move this window away from the shared application?
I can see that, yes.
That's me. It's because of the Zoom thing with multiple windows. 1 second while I try to minimize everything here.
Okay, are we ready? Big smiles, big energy. Probably probably any potential audience gave up. Probably do and say anything in this game. But on the assumption we are being recorded, aren't we, Chris?
We are being recorded, yes.
Oh, all right. Boy, the buzzer looks weird, but as long as we got the score right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our match between the blue team, wrong answer Pathologies, and the red team, the Eradicators. Let me just make sure. Anne, are you still the captain for your team, or is there been a handing of the baton?
I will be the captain. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I do. And Mark is the captain of the red team, the Eradicators. And I think we're ready to go after many delays, but no harm, no foul. We've got some great questions for you. I really think so. And we doubly appreciate Chris's efforts at being both our tech guy and our scorekeeper. We're very, very grateful. Okay, teams, here we go with our first round. The 2 points go from 1 to 5. As you know, you may buzz in whenever you think you know the answer. You do not have to wait for the end of the clue, and you don't have to answer in the form of a question either. What you must not do is consult, except in a steal situation, and make sure everybody is muted. All right, let's have some fun. Our first category, birth of a first lady. Birth of a first lady. Okay, for 1 point. June 2nd, 1731, in New Kent County, Virginia. June 2nd, 1731, in New Kent County, Virginia. 5 seconds. Mark?
Martha Washington.
Sure, take a stab. 1 point. That's the sort of thing they'd pick out for 1 point. And the red team's on the board. Birth of a first lady for 2. January 17th.
Hold on. Buzzer's not reset.
Yeah. That's always got to be job 1, Chris. Actually, it's a job 2, I suppose. Job 1 is changing the points. So we got a 2-point question coming up. Okay. Birth of a first lady for 2. Does it say 1 or 2, Chris? It looks like it says 1.
It's 1.
Yeah, but we go to 2 points now.
That.
Above the words reset buzzer, you have to switch that to 2.
There, it's on 2.
Okay, thank you. Here we go. Birth of a first lady for 2. January 17th, 1964 in Chicago. Anne?
Michelle Obama.
That is right for 2 points. Okay, first ladies for 3. Birth of a first lady for 3. December 22nd, 1912 in Karnak, Texas. Yamil?
Barbara Bush.
No, incorrect. I'm sorry. We have to subtract 3 points. So break for Anne, you and your team. You may consult. You may open up your microphones and consult. December 22nd, 1912 in Karnak, Texas.
Rachel Stewart. Any idea? Karnak. Oh, Lady Bird Johnson. Lady Bird?
1912?
1912.
Sure.
Do we lose points if we're wrong?
Yes.
Yes. But I think that's a pretty good guess. That would make her like 50 in the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right. We'll go with Lady Bird Johnson.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That is right for 3 points. And if it's any consolation, Yamil, Barbara Bush was the wrong answer on the show too.
Yeah, but she's not over 100.
No, well, yeah, but that's the kind of thing you don't have when you're consulting.
Yeah, Texas threw me off.
It was a good guess. 4 points. Here we go. Lots of points ahead. No harm done. 4 points. Birth of a first lady. December 13th, 1818 in Lexington, Kentucky. December 13th, 1818. Mark?
Mary Todd Lincoln.
That is right. Mary Todd Lincoln. And you are out of this category for the final clues. Your team will have to carry the weight. Let's reset the buzzer for 5 points, please. Chris, 5 points. Thank you. Here we go. Birth of a first lady for 5. January 3rd, 1879 in Burlington, Vermont. January 3rd, 1879 in Burlington, Vermont. Anne?
It's Grace Coolidge.
You are very good.
I've been to their house where she was born.
Very good. Oh, and what did she serve? No, that's a toughie because, of course, it's just Vermont. That's the only thing. Very well done. That was a triple stumper on the show. And so I think we're all very impressed. Okay. Pay attention, teams. This next clue is a little tricky, but not that much. You're all Kaplanites. So the category is consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. Each correct response will have 4 letters only in that order. Consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel. Like Siri, for instance. All right, here we go for 1 point. An innocent, unsuspecting person is said to be this in the woods. Rachel?
Babe.
Babe in the woods is right for 1 point. Consonant, vowel for 2. A place for keeping grain or ballistic missiles. Probably not both at once. Stuart?
A silo.
Silo is right. That's what we were looking for. Consonant, vowel for 3. A river on the Nicaragua-Honduras border, or Mademoiselle Chanel. Mark?
That was a mistake. I don't know. No
Okay,
idea.
it's a break for the blue team. I'll repeat it. A river on the Nicaragua-Honduras border, or Mademoiselle Chanel.
It's got to be Coco, right, guys?
Coco, I would guess, yeah.
Yeah, it's Coco. We're going to go with Coco, Bob.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's it, Coco. So Katharine Hepburn do that. Coco, Coco. Oh, she was terrible. Okay. Consonant vowel for 4. It's a tubular pasta in short pieces, often baked. Rachel?
Ziti.
Ziti is the consonant vowel. And Rachel's hands are off the buzzer for this last clue. Her team will have to go it along without her for this final clue. To stare with open mouth, as in wonder. Mark?
Gape?
Redemption, 5 points. Gape is correct. Okay. Next, foodie. Foodie, but E is in quotes. I'm such a rascal. Food is in quote. E is in quotes. So this is food. Every correct response will begin with the letter E. For 1 point. Beginning sushi eaters often start out with unagi, this fish that's been cooked and basted. Stuart?
Eel?
Eel is right. 1 point for the blue team. Food E for 2. This cheesy Netherlands import is usually sold with a coat of red paraffin wax. This cheesy, Stuart?
Edam?
Edam is right, and you are out of the clue. You are out of the category. Here we go for 3 points in food E. A recipe for the world's largest one of these calls for 750 pounds of ground corn for the tortilla and 175 pounds of cheese. Anne?
Enchiladas.
Enchilada is right for 3 points. Food E for 4. Chambers Dictionary describes this cream-filled pastry as, quote, long in shape, Kim?
Eclair.
But short in duration. Eclair is right. And I just got for Father's Day, I just got a box of eclairs from Mike's Pastry in Boston. And 2 of them are already gone and never to be seen again. Okay, finally, food E for 5. This spicy Cajun stew is made with crayfish and served over rice. Anne?
I can't spell it, but étouffée.
Étouffée is correct. Étouffée is right. At the end of the first half of the first round, we have wrong answer pathologies 31, the Eradicators 8, but plenty of points ahead as we go to national parks A to Z. National parks A to Z. For 1 point. A. This Utah park that has the natural sandstone formations in its name plus the fiery furnace. A. This Utah park that has the natural sandstone formations in its name plus the fiery furnace. Anne?
It's Arches.
Arches National Park is correct for 1 point. That's the A. For 2 points. How you doing there, Chris? Okay?
Doing well, thank you.
Very good. Just checking in. B, national parks. B, this national park in South Dakota, whose name refers to the difficulty of traveling through the rugged terrain. Rachel?
Badlands.
Say again?
Badlands?
Badlands is right. Can you raise up your mic a little bit, Rachel? I couldn't hear the final S, and you know we have to be precise, but I did hear the final S a second time. Okay, national parks, A to Z for 3. G, this Arizona National Park that's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. G, this Arizona, Yamil.
The Grand Canyon?
Grand Canyon National Park is right for 3 points. National Parks A to Z for 4. S. What is now this California National Park was established in 1890 to protect a grove of big trees? Mark.
Sequoia.
Sequoia is right for 4 points. And finally, for 5 points in national parks, A to Z. Z, it's the only national park that fits the bill. Anne.
Zion National Park.
Zion National Park is right. Okay, we have ourselves a match, my friends. A match. It was a little late in starting, but it is tasty. Underway. Our next category is Star Trek. Star Trek. They're getting real cute.
Wait, can you pronounce the second word again?
Star Trek.
Like track or trek?
Track, T-R-A-C-K. Star
Okay.
Trek.
Like running on a, okay, all right.
For 1 point, yes, for like running on a track. For 1 point. For her starring role in Country Strong, she learned to play guitar and sang 4 songs on the soundtrack. Stuart?
Gwyneth Paltrow?
Gwyneth Paltrow is the one on the Star Trek for 1 point. That's correct. For 2 points. Before doing comedy and replacing Bob Barker, this bespectacled fellow, Yamil,
Drew Carey,
was in the Marine Corps Reserves. Drew Carey is right for 2 points. Well done. Here we go. Star Trek for 3. In 2010, this beloved funny lady made a guest appearance as Sue Sylvester's mom on Glee. And?
It's Carol Burnett.
That's the funny lady for 3 points. Star Trek for 4. This actor with 2 presidential names played fictional President James Marshall in Air Force One. Yamil.
Harrison Ford.
Who will ever forget Air Force One? That's like one of the all-time great movies. That's right. Well done. 4 points. Finally, for 5 points in Star Trek. In 1982, the year she appeared in E.T., she became the youngest Saturday Night Live, and?
It's Drew Barrymore?
Drew Barrymore is right for 5 points. The youngest SNL host at the age of 5. I'm sorry, 7. Okay. Here's our final category in the first round, barring the intermission one. We go from Star Trek, here you go, Kim, from Star Trek to Enterprise. Enterprise for 1 point. In 2011, this Seattle-based company dropped its name from its green logo, but kept the mermaid. Adam?
Starbucks.
Starbucks is right for 1 point. Enterprise for 2. This website was originally Jerry and David's Guide to the World Wide Web. Yamil?
Yahoo.
Isn't that funny? I never knew that. Yahoo is right for 2 points. Enterprise for 3. In 1998, this subsidiary of Walmart opened its first pharmacy in its Tulsa, Oklahoma store. Mark?
Walgreens.
That's incorrect. We subtract 3, a break for the blue team. In 1998, this subsidiary of Walmart opened its first pharmacy in its Tulsa, Oklahoma store. You have 10 seconds to consult. We'll get the final answer from the captain.
The only subsidiary of Walmart I can think of is Sam's Club.
They do have pharmacies there, so that's not a bad guess. I did not know that was a subsidiary of Walmart.
Yeah, I did, because we didn't have a Walmart. We only had a Sam's Club for a year. So
I would try that. Sure.
Okay. Rachel, is that cool?
Don't we want something that's actually a pharmacy? Like, it's just a pharmacy?
No, it has a pharmacy
it's an inside pharmacy.
Okay, fine.
All right, we're gonna go with Sam's Club.
Final answer?
Final answer.
That's right. Sam's Club is correct for 3 points. For 4 points in Enterprise. This airline advertises that bags fly free, skis and golf bags too. Yamil?
Southwest.
That's right for 4 points. I think you buzzed in twice, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, for 5 points. Everybody else. In 2000, this firm introduced its Uncrustables, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with, Adam?
Smuckers.
With no crust that just has to be good. 5 points for Smuckers. for the red team. Okay, 51-30 favor of wrong answer pathologies, but we have 15 points floating around in our Kaplan crowdsourced potpourri. Here's your first question. That's question with a K. Good luck, teams. 3 points for each of these. Chris, 3 points for each of these 5. Thank you, sir. Okay, for 3 points. Within five, the number of different flavors in Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal. Within 5, the number of different flavors in Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal. Stuart.
8.
Incorrect. A break for the red team. I'll repeat it. You can consult. You give me your final answer or pass. Mark. Within 5, the number of different flavors in Kellogg's Fruit Loops cereal.
My answer, I think, Mark, would be 1, but I don't know if that is true.
Honestly, I don't understand the question. I'm completely
Like, how many flavors are there?
Like
I don't know, but if it's within 5 and 8 was wrong, so
we'd
either go with 14 or less than or 1. You know, I don't know.
I like
I'd say we
1.
pass.
All right. Do we lose points though on these ones?
Yes, if we miss it, we pass.
Yes.
If we miss,
But
we
it's a 3-pointer. Yeah, never mind. You were too close. But
We're gonna pass, Bob.
Going to pass?
Final.
Correct answer is 1.
Yes.
There is 1 flavor, which an independent research firm defined as mildly sweetened cardboard. There's 1 flavor. Okay. I love that question. I love how it turned out. I'm sure you did not, but I bet anybody watching this will enjoy it. Okay, here we go with our second 3-point question. No loss for the red team, except maybe a little bit of pride. Here we go for 3 points. Pride for Kim. It's the nucleotide base that you'll find in DNA, but not RNA. It's the nucleotide base that you'll find in DNA, but not RNA. Mark.
I don't know why, but deoxy.
Nope. Subtract 3. Blue team, you may take a guess. It's the nucleotide base that you'll find in DNA, but not RNA.
What was their answer?
Just deoxy. So
I have no idea.
We're missing our 2 MCAT teachers today. So
I'm inclined to go with guanine. I feel like it's the G one, but I'm not.
It's one of those. It's definitely one of those, but I don't know which one it is.
So you want to guess or not guess?
They just lost. They lost 3 points. We can lose 3 points. I mean, although I didn't really hear your answer, Rachel, so I don't know.
We're gonna try GUANINE.
Final answer.
That is wrong. It is thymine. Thymine. RNA has
guanine is the RNA one, so you were close.
All right. Here we go. Next one for 3 points. It's the standard number of panels that make up a soccer ball, or, since 1998, the number of national teams in the FIFA World Cup Championship Tournament. It's the standard number of panels that make up a soccer ball, or, since 1998, the number of national teams in the FIFA World Cup Championship Tournament. Adam?
24.
Incorrect. Subtract 3. Blue team, the standard number of panels that make up a soccer ball, and since 1998, the number of national teams in the FIFA World Cup Championship Tournament.
I don't know, but I was thinking 32.
I think it's 32. Yeah, I think it's 32. I think it's 8x4 in the World Cup.
I think that's right.
I think that's right.
We're going to go with 32, final answer.
32 is right. I was going to add the words, get your teeth into it, but I just thought it was timely enough being the World Cup. Okay, that's well done. That's 32, that's right. Here we go with our 4th question. The first Technicolor film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. Kim.
Is it Wizard of Oz?
That is incorrect. Subtract 3, break for the blue team. The first
so I think it was 1939, so I think it was Gone with the Wind.
I was going to, that was my guess, Gone with the Wind, yeah.
All right, we're gonna go with that's our final answer. Go with the Wind.
That is right. Gone with the Wind. Wizard of Oz was nominated but did not win that year.
I don't think he took 3 off ours. Yeah, there you go.
I was also just I was like, oh wait.
Okay, here we go. Final question in the Kaplan crowdsourced potpourri. I like everybody's being very bold. It's very good. This slippery substance delivered in aerosol cans got its name from its inventor who had little success. Mark?
Pam.
That's incorrect. Subtract 3. I'll give you the entire question, Anne, and your team. This slippery substance delivered in aerosol cans got its name from its inventor who had little success in his 39 previous attempts.
So I would guess WD-40.
Oh my gosh, that's totally right. That's it. WD-40 for the win. Thank you, Stuart.
Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
That's right, WD-40. Pam was a great guess, though. I mean, based on the inventor slippery substance aerosol can, that's a fabulous guess. But there we go. Okay.
He's buzzing me, so I'm getting. See?
54-18 at the end of the first round for real, but we have lots more points. It's still anybody's contest. So we go to our double Jeopardy round where the points are doubled and the scores can really change. Our first category, Italian literature. Italian literature. Good luck, teams, for 2 points. His use of Tuscan dialect in the Divine Comedy helped make it the standard form. Stuart?
Dante?
Dante Alighieri is correct for 2 points. Now we get Italian lit for 4. 4 points, Chris. Thank you. Giacomo de Lentini. Giacomo de Lentini is credited with inventing this poetic form. Let's see, 12 lines, not enough. 16, too many. Giacomo, Yamil?
The sonnet?
The sonnet, right, 14 lines. Giacomo de Lentini. Here we go, Italian lit for 6. While Machiavelli was writing this, he was working on another book, and
now another book. It's the Prince.
The Prince is right. He was working on another book on how to preserve republics. The Prince is right for 6 points. Italian lit for 8. Ignazio Silone revised his peasant novel Pane e Vino as Vino e Pane. Either way, the title refers to these 2 things. Yamil?
Bread and wine.
Bread and wine, pane e vino, that is right, for 8 points. Finally, Italian lit for 10. Dario Fo's plays include accidental death of this person of anti-government views. Dario Fo's plays include accidental death of this person of anti-government views. And?
An anarchist.
Accidental death of an anarchist is correct for 10 points. Nicely done. Okay. Our next category is very dear to my heart. Musical fill in the blank. Musical fill in the blank. These are brief, so get ready to jump in, teams, for 2 points. Thoroughly modern blank. Rachel.
Millie.
Millie for 2. That's right. Musical fill in the blank for 4. Blank drum song. And?
Flower drum song.
Flower drum song. Just saw the movie the other night. Musical fill in the blank for 6. The roar of the blank, the smell of the crowd. The roar of the blank, the smell of the crowd. Kim?
Oh God, is it paint? Paint?
Incorrect. Break for the blue team. The roar of the blank, the smell of the crowd.
Oh, it's grease paint. So we're not giving it to Kim?
I thought it was paint, but I was singing the song, so I don't know.
Is that your answer, Anne, or are you passing?
Our answer is grease paint, final answer. But I thought you were going to, I thought maybe you were
No, not in the double round. No, in double Jeopardy, we have to be
Okay.
Brutal. Grease paint is correct. Okay, good. Everybody muted? Here we go for 8 points. The Boys from Blank, also a city in New York. The Boys from Blank, also a city in New York. Anne?
Syracuse.
Syracuse is right, the musical version of Comedy of Errors. Finally, for 10 points.
Quick question: is that her third buzz?
No, we answered. We answered when
Flower
you
Drum
missed.
Song and Boys from Syracuse. So she's out for this one, and you're out for this one. For 10 points. 110 in the blank. 110 in the blank. Time. Thought it was appropriate for this day. It's the musical version of The Rainmaker, 110 in the Shade. And the first Broadway show I ever auditioned for. At age 11, went out there, I was typed out. I was a foot taller than most of the kids. I was typed right out of the line. So I resented that show ever since. Okay, here we go. For 2, it's a great show, actually. For 2 points, I think you'll like this category, teams. Who killed me? Who killed me? For 2 points. Killer of the radio star in a Buggles song. Adam?
Video.
Video killed the radio star is right for 2 points. Who killed me for 4? The second Duke of Buckingham in 1483. The second Duke of Buckingham in 1483. Anne?
Richard III.
Triple stumper on the show. That is right. Richard III for 4 points. Who killed me for 6? He killed Patroclus, Achilles' friend. A mistake. He killed Patroclus, or Patroclus, if you like, Achilles' friend. A mistake. Time. Anybody want to take a guess? No points involved?
If I had to guess, I'd say Hector.
Hector is right. That was Hector's mistake. Achilles got his revenge big time. Okay, no points exchanged there. For 8 points, who killed me? She made short work of Jean. Sorry? All right, here we go. She made short work of Jean-Paul Marat. She made short work of Jean-Paul Marat. And?
That's Charlotte Corday.
Charlotte Corday is right for 8 points.
I don't know, guys. He had started the question when she buzzed, and I don't like to be a complainer.
Okay.
And you're cool as heck, and you were cool to me. But I just thought I would express.
No, that's fine. You don't give us the points then, because I did. That's fine.
I think that's fair. I was looking at the question, so I didn't see it, but you all did, and I think that's fair.
Yeah, I have no problem with that.
Shall we throw in a surprise substitution to replace it?
Sure.
Okay, while I look for one, you're going to have to endure.
Do we need to lose points?
No.
I don't. Christopher, did you take those off?
I only took off the 8 that I gave, actually.
I think you should, right? Because I'm wrong.
Okay, I should take it out. I should take off those points then?
Yes, that would be the fairest thing. That would be the fair thing because
okay, so down to 88 then.
Buzzed and I let it go and then I went again. You know, it's hard for me, folks. I got one.
No, that's fine.
Okay. It's not that big a deal. I don't want to make a big deal about it.
Okay. But I want to be fair. So we'll throw in a surprise substitution. This was for 8 points. Okay. Stephen King novel plots. Stephen King novel plots for 8 points. Coma victim wakes up, shakes hands with a politician he foresees will start, Mark?
The Dead Zone.
The Dead Zone. I thought that was fair because it was a triple stumper on the show. So I thought it was a tough one. Very good. Okay. Now I hope we're all good with everything. And we'll go back for our 10-point clue to Who Killed Me? Okay. For 10 points. Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks. Mark.
Her father.
More specific?
Ray Palmer. I can't think of his name. No.
Have to. Nope, that's wrong. Over to the blue team. Laura Palmer in Twin Peaks. Mystery solved.
It's Bob, isn't it?
I do not know.
Some guy named Ray played him, right? I think that's right. I can't remember his last name, but yeah, we're going to go with Bob. Final answer.
Bob is correct for 10 points.
Did they accept Leland Palmer?
Nope.
You should have gone with Mr. Palmer.
That's weird.
I haven't seen the end, by the way. I just started rewatching it, so thanks, Mark.
Okay.
I would challenge that question, but not with you, with Jeopardy.
Yeah, I didn't write it. Jeopardy wrote it. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of the halfway point, 98 to 24, our next category, E before I. E before I for 2 points. Derived from another country. Yamil.
Foreign.
Foreign is the E before I for 2 points. That's right. E before I for 4. An imitation that's trying to pass as genuine, as in money. And?
Counterfeit?
Counterfeit is right for 4 points. E before I for 6. In old physiology, vessels that convey one of the 4 elemental bodily humors. In old physiology, Yamil?
Is it veins?
Veins is right, and a triple stumper on the show. Nicely done, 6 points. And Yamil is out of this category. For E before I for 8. It's a sultanate on the coast of Borneo, formerly under British protection. It's a sultanate on the coast of Borneo, formerly under British protection. 5 seconds. Stuart. Stuart?
Brunei?
Brunei is right. The Sultan of Brunei. Well done. Finally, for 10 points, E before I. Just made it onto the buzzer, Stu. Good. This word was popularized as an appellation of the witches or sisters in Macbeth. This word was popularized as an appellation of the witches or sisters in Macbeth. 5 seconds. Time. Oh, Macbeth. Sorry, I'm too late. Macbeth speaks of the 3 weird sisters. Actually, they call themselves the 3 weird sisters. Weird is the word we're looking for. Okay. We go back to 2 points, and the category, you're excommunicated. You're excommunicated for 2 points. Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre's fight to keep the Latin this and other traditions led to his 1988 excommunication. Archbishop Anne?
Latin Mass.
The Latin Mass is right for 2 points. You're excommunicated 4. In 1656, rabbis in this Dutch city excommunicated the philosopher Spinoza. In 1656, rabbis in this Dutch city excommunicated the philosopher Spinoza. 5 seconds. Time. Amsterdam. Amsterdam. Okay, you're excommunicated for 6. He was excommunicated in 1955 for enacting an Argentine divorce law and expelling 2 priests. Yamil?
Perón.
Juan Perón is correct for 6 points.
She's feeding him the answers. It's cheating.
Well, she's probably a fan of Evita, so she knew it. Here we go for 8 points. You're excommunicated. She was excommunicated in 1570, and the search. Sorry, let me repeat that. She was excommunicated in Anne?
I think it's Elizabeth the First. Did
Yes,
you say
that's right. That's right. And I was going to go on to say, and the church sanctioned efforts to dethrone her. But, you know, I stopped, you buzzed in, you answered, that's fine. Here we go for 10 points. Giving his name to a razor, in quotes, in logic, he was an Oxford professor. Mark?
Arkham.
Say again?
Occam.
Occam is right. Occam's razor. An Oxford prof who stated church beliefs could not be proven logically. That's 10 points. Okay, our final category. That's life science. Or that's life science. Good luck, teams. For 2 points. Able to sleep in dried eggs for years, the ever-popular sea monkeys are actually a brine type of this. Stuart?
Shrimp.
They are shrimp for 2 points. That's life science before becomes a surprise substitution, surprise substitution, surprise substitution, la 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 la. The category for the surprise substitution for 4 is that's weather, man. That's weather, man, for 4 points. Bring a jacket. This highest continent is also the windiest. Bring a jacket. This highest continent is also the windiest. Mark?
Asia.
Nope. Blue team?
Pretty sure it's South America.
Bring a jacket. This highest continent is also the windiest.
All right, let's go South America because I don't know. I would have said Asia too. So unless
Pretty
they
sure
told. Okay, we're gonna go South America. Final answer.
Incorrect. No harm, no foul. The highest continent is Antarctica.
I actually knew that.
Okay.
Got a buzz.
Mark, if it's any consolation, they guessed Asia on the show too, but then it was triple stumper. Okay. That's life science for 6. We're back to that's life science. A variety of Atlantic sea slug eats algae, retains some of it, and can then undergo this plant process. Adam?
Photosynthesis.
That's right. Photosynthesis for 6 is correct. That's life science for 8. Able to reach a length of 6.5 inches, the South American longhorn variety of this insect is one of the world's largest. Able to reach a length of 6.5 inches. Rachel?
Beetle.
The longhorn beetle is right for 8 points. Finally, 10 points in That's Life Science. A bird's wing is composed of bones similar to our arm. And like us, birds have 2 bones between their elbow and wrist with these names. Yamil?
The ulna and the radius.
Ulna and radius is right, but the blue team worked together to come up with a defeat for the Eradicators, 126-60. A good match. I'm so glad we were able to hold it, despite all little bumps, speed bumps along the way.
Good luck, team.
Super triple thanks to Chris for filling in both particulars. Great job. Thank you, teams, very much.
Thanks. Great job,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.